The change vendor file, this is a file that most people are barely aware exists. And for most people, it has either automatically been turned on or their partner turned it on just because most people have it turned on. What this allows, or what this causes the system to do, is to log every change to your vendor file. It gives a before and after image. If I change the name from Peter to Pietro, or I change an address from 123 to 586, it logs the before and after image of those changes. Now, this is useful information because it logs who does this information and when they do it. It's useful information from, let's say, a forensic point of view. And by the way, we just put on quite an interesting webinar about fraudulent uses of accounting systems and certain experiences of a passport partner who has a lot of experience with this. It's kind of his specialty of doing this kind of forensic work, and he happens to know the passport software quite well. And this would be part of being able to protect against this, or at least diagnose and follow back what had happened. So my recommendation here is that although it's useful to have, it's not really the kind of thing you want to hang on to too far back. What you might want to do is save the change vendor file as part of this copying these archive companies, but going farther back than a year or two from an operational point of view is probably all you want. It would be something useful to have stored for longer term, going farther back, but off-site. And again, this is where these archive companies would come in. You'd be able to save the whole archive company, including the change vendor file. That could be saved for as long as you want, put on CD-ROM, whatever, and then if you discover that there's been some fraudulent activity 10 years ago, you still have some way of coming back and checking that out.